morning, students. We are done with the chapter number 5, and today we are going to start a new chapter that is more on MySQL. This is chapter number 8. So chapter number 6 and chapter number 7 we are going to study when we start the Java unit. Now, for now, we start with this chapter number 8. The first portion in this chapter that is more on MySQL is data integrity. As you know that MySQL is a huge repository of data. That means MySQL consists of enormous number of data in their databases. Data in MySQL database is stored in the form of tables, and these data can be accessed, modified, and as well as deleted by the users at any point of time. And that requires some strict measures to ensure the security of the data in the database. Hence, there should be measures so that only the valid data can be inserted after each insert, update, or delete operations. For such safety measures, MySQL supports data integrity, as data integrity helps in the correctness and consistency of data stored in the database. In the context of the relational database management systems, RDBMS, such as MySQL, data integrity is classified as entity integrity, domain integrity, and referential integrity. Let's start with the first data integrity, that is entity integrity. Entity integrity ensures that every row in a table is unique. Entity integrity does not support duplicate entries in a table, and that can be achieved by setting a primary key or a unique key on a column of a table. As we have already discussed in the previous chapters, that a primary key uniquely identifies every record in a table. So all the entries identified by the primary key column are distinct, and the duplicate entries are eliminated with the help of this primary key. So data integrity can also be achieved by setting a primary key. The second data integrity is the domain integrity. Domain integrity ensures that a column in a table should accept only a valid range of values or any value from a set of defined values. For example, if we are going to store the marital status of an employee in marital status column of a employee table, it should accept any one value from a defined list of values like married for a married individual, unmarried for an unmarried individual, single for an unmarried individual, a widow, or a divorced for separated individuals. In short, domain integrity accepts only a valid range of values from a given set. The next data integrity is the referential integrity. The referential integrity ensures that data of the column of a table is related to the data of any other column of the same or other table using a parent and child relationship. Any modification in the data of the parent table should reflect in the child table. Referential integrity makes use of a foreign key for relating different tables, and I will be explaining this concept clearly in the next slide. Consider the two tables, doctor and department. The table doctor has the primary key DOC code, and the table department has the primary key DEP code, as you can see in the slide. This primary key column DEP code of the table department also exists in the table doctor but as a foreign key, which helps in relating both these tables. Let's consider the table doctor to be the child table and the table department to be the parent table. Now for these tables to maintain the referential integrity constraint, the foreign key DEP code in the child table doctor must match the primary key DEP code of the parent table department. But here in this example, the entry 24 in the foreign key column of the child table doctor is missing in the primary key column of the parent table department. As a result, not all the foreign key entries in the child table matches the primary key entries of the parent table. Clearly, these two tables do not maintain the referential integrity constraint. Check the two tables in this slide. All the entries in the foreign key column DEP code of the child table doctor exist in the primary key column DEP code of the parent table department. So, clearly these two tables maintain the referential integrity constraint. This slide will explain you the concept of entity integrity with the help of an example. Now consider the first table Doctor 1 and check the first column DEP code. Here there is a repeated entry for 23 and this brings duplicate entries for this table. Therefore, this table Doctor 1 does not maintain entity integrity. Now see the second table Doctor 2. Here the column DEP code is the primary key and hence all the entries are unique. There are no duplicate entries and that's why this table maintains the entity integrity constraint.